y'all. Happy New Year. I'm sorry I didn't come on New Year's Eve or not. I was exhausted. And it's been a while. Well, it's Saturday. And I finally got a shower chair. I haven't had a shower. I look like crap. I really do. I don't know what else to do with my hair. And I do wash up every day, twice a day. So I'm not stinking, but my hair. And I'm not using dry shampoo. There's too many class action suits and things I've read about people who are, getting cancer from it and all. I'm not going to bother. But I just want to show you this shower chair. Apparently I was supposed to get it from Lincare. And Lincare said they delivered. And that was the day before New Year's Eve. And when I looked out the door, it wasn't there. So when I called, of course, they were closed. Somebody answered the phone. They're going to do an investigation. They're going to call me back. So New Year's Eve, I called my insurance after Lincare calls me and tells me that they don't even carry that chair, so they don't know why it was delivered. She's going to look into it. And so they don't carry it, so they can't help me. Goodbye. So then now I got a hold of my insurance then, and for 2 hours my insurance lady, representative I guess you say, and she was calling all these places on New Year's Eve that's around here or close to have a nurse's aide come in, get me a chair, give me a shower. One had her on hold for the whole 1 hour that we were on. And she kept coming back all the time and telling me, hold on. And I was having such a bad day that day. And I mean a bad day that day. I had to go out and it just never seems to work out anymore because of the fact that when you have ADHD and you have so much on your mind that and you're falling behind and you're drowning and now you had surgery and you're doing everything yourself. When you get to a place and you've done this before and yet no, it didn't work out, so now it's like, oh, holy shit, I had a ADHD breakdown and it lasted from CVS all the way to home. And I'm glad I got home safe and all, but it was just, I wasn't wild in the car. It's just, you have just so much on your mind and I'm ready to cry my eyes out. But in the meantime, you want to get mad because it's like, no way, this is bull crap. I know what I did and all. And, of course you find out later on, if you had just sat, which I did, and thought about it all day long, maybe it would have came to you how to do it, but it doesn't do that with ADHD, not with me. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not on nothing for it except saffron tea for ADHD. So I go home, and that's when the insurance and all would call back Lincare. I got my window open. People look in my window in the living room, so I'll turn the light on. So anyway, I come home and then Lincare had called and then I called the insurance and I was really bad, man. I've just had a bad day and, you feel like you're losing your mind. You're not. But I go to write down the information and my pen dies. And I'm like, I said, I lost it. I cried on the phone to this woman and she didn't even know how to handle it. She didn't know what to tell me or anything. She was very lost of words. And I said, honey, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to put you on the spot. And, no, that's okay. I really feel bad that you're having a bad day. And I'm like, yeah, you don't even want to know. But the ADHD wouldn't stop. It just would not stop. And I couldn't understand why I can't turn it off. It's not like you just like, when you have one thought in your mind, you think about it for 10 minutes, you let it go. No, that thought stays in my mind all day long, maybe a couple of days, and I'll go through that thought as well as other thoughts that are still there waiting in line, but I might do about 10 at a time. And think of all these thoughts or sayings or what I read, what people said to me, what I said to them, and I analyze it and I go over it and wondering, well, maybe I should have done it better. Maybe I should have reacted differently. Well, if I would have done the tone better, or maybe they should have done something differently. It's not always me, and then it's like, oh my God, I'm never going to get through this. I'm never going to end this. And, unless I sometimes don't know how I do it, where I can shut the brain off. Certain things I watch on YouTube helps it, and then I do listen to dopamine music and all, and that helps me to get a lot of things that I'm finding videos on overload dopamine. Like you can get this big dopamine rush And it just, that's when, like I had when I was going to CVS, and I had a dopamine rush, and I should have waited. But see, I've never had ADHD, so I'm learning this. And that's why I like to watch a lot of stuff about ADHD, but sometimes, you know, when people are around, they don't want to watch it. They don't want to understand. So anyway, I don't want to forget what I started. I'll forget what I started, and then you guys will be like, oh my God, what is wrong with this woman? I'm going crazy. I am. All right, so anyway, I got this. So Lincare doesn't carry the Lincare doesn't carry the seat, and my insurance is getting nowhere New Year's Eve. I told her, listen, honey, let's just do this after the new year because we're not getting nowhere, and I'm really getting very frustrated. The ADHD is getting bad in me because I'm just waiting on a phone and I can't do nothing else with a pen in my hand, waiting for you to give me a name of a place that I need to call. You know what I mean? I'm going this way. I didn't realize that's hard. You know, and then it was like, you know, it's New Year's Eve, have some fun, be safe, whatever. And we hung up. And so in the meantime, I, you know, had my meltdown again, and I just haven't stopped complaining because my air is on. It's in the 80s here. And so you know, and I bitch and moan, I vent. I don't hold it in. I can't hold it in because if I hold it in, I'll explode. And I will explode. God, I don't even know how to hold it in. So I got over it, and I ate and this and that, and I watched. I couldn't find really nothing on YouTube that showed a countdown for the New Year. And I found something about Dubai, and they had like a big thing with this big building, and I'm like, that's all they do? And New York does a lot more, unless I missed, because I didn't watch all 7 hours of it. You know, I could have missed a lot, but I watched I'd say a good hour, and I didn't see anything that was like catching my attention, because you guys, it's got to be a lot of going on, you know, especially, well, whatever, you guys know. So anyway, today, you know, cause I didn't really ring in the new year. A little bit I did. I went to bed like 12:30, and then him upstairs about 2:30 in the morning comes into my bedroom. He's upstairs and he's got a bat, and he went right over my bed, bang, bang, bang. Well, I was waiting for him because I can hear him walking. I'm a light sleeper, and my brain doesn't shut off. So I get cat naps. I do cat naps. Snooze a little, I'm up, and then I'm like, oh shit, shut up, brain, shut up, brain. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. You don't know what I've done. So anyway, when I hollered at him, I hear you, MF. I scared the shit out of him. He didn't like that. So he goes walking out and he throws his furniture around in my living room. I'm in the bedroom and I'm trying to go back to sleep. But my heart's pounding now because I had an encounter. And I'm tired of having encounters like this because my heart pounds and then I can't calm down for a while. Now I'm starting to wake back up because my brain is getting some more energy now because I'm up trying to calm down. And so then I try to get into my cat naps, and that's all I can do is do cat naps. You like my sign? No bending, no crossing your legs. It comes in handy, man. It has saved me. So anyway, I finally fell asleep, but then I got up around 4 o'clock, and I came out here and slept. And I get up around 7:30 because Callie, she wants to eat at 8 o'clock, even though she's supposed to be eating at 9, but she changed her own eating schedule. The princess. She's sleeping right there in her favorite bed because that's the original bed I bought Callie when she was 6 months old. I got it from Ginny's and she loves it. That's her favorite thing in the whole wide world. She missed that when we moved because I had to put it in one of the Rubbermaids and it was in there for the 5 months and stuff. And when I pulled that out, and I'm glad I washed it first because there's no laundromat. You know, I have no washer dryer. Can't afford to go to laundromat all the time. So she was so happy when I put that on the floor and she had her nose all in it and she's like, "What's going on? I got it back. I got it back." So anyway, when I got up, made my noise because it's 8 to 10 you're allowed to make noise, and I'm not going to be quiet. I'm going to make noise. I'm going to open and close my cupboards without trying to be quiet. No, I'm just closing it. I tell you, I thank God I'm not a guy because I probably have broken my toilet seat, because that, not the seat that covers, but that seat you sit on. When he goes to the bathroom, I hear him walking into the bathroom. I can hear him sometimes go to the bathroom, and then he slams that seat down so hard. The dog has barked, and then you think there's gotta be cracks in it. Really, come on, man. How tough is that seat? Seriously, the way I hear it. It's like you could be all the way in my kitchen and you're going to hear it like it's right next to you when he's doing it in the bathroom. I don't know how his apartment is surviving. And when he throws that chair he has, I think he has a chair, and it along the floor, because we have a hard floor. It's our floor. It's a brand new floor. So it echoes in here because no rug, but he just goes from the dining room to the living room, and then he picks it up and throws it, and it bangs down, and I have recordings. And nobody, I don't tell anybody about it, in a sense. It's supposed to be in my defense and all that, but I'm not getting anywhere. So I try to live with it, and last night he went off. And I can hear him come into the bedroom, and I was laying there waiting for him. So before he even made the noise, I pounded on the wall and told him, Mother, you know why? I was waiting for you. You can't get it on me. I'm younger than you. Go lay down. Go to bed. Leave it, whatever. And I heard him say, F you. I says, F you too. I get very good hearing too. Because he sleeps in the dining room. He sleeps in the dining room. He doesn't sleep in a bedroom. Well, this morning he got up. I heard him get up. He goes to the bathroom, slams that toilet seat down, and he didn't go back to the dining room. I was already up in the living room. He went into the back bedroom, and I'm like, he's going to fool me now. Because I make noise at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not loud, but I can get loud. I have every right to. It's now during waking hours, and if he's going to make noise all night, I'm going to make my noise all day. I'm going to keep him up so he sleeps at night at least. He won't do it. He's very stubborn. So here, I heard him go in the bedroom, and I'm like, oh, he's in the bedroom. Oh my God, this is so funny, and I'm laughing and all. And I forget about it for a while, let him go back to sleep, and then I went in there, and I was thinking, what can I do, and I ended up hitting I didn't hit my, it's a metal garbage can, and it hit the thing and bang, bang, because we have no rug. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I was looking for something, and it already did it for me. So he got up for a little bit, and you can hear him walk through the house to go out and have a cigarette. And then he boom, 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 boom. And he walks like an elephant, and man, is thin as a rail. So anyway, after that and all, I finally, I had to go pay my rent today, and I went and I said something about trying to get in a shower chair, and that's what I really originally started with. So, yeah, that's another story. So, I told my manager, and she said that she might have a shower chair at the other apartments that she manages, and she's going to see if she could fit it in her car, and she couldn't. So she had the one neighbor here that lives above me, Linda, and she has a pickup truck, so she got it, and they cleaned it up, and it's in the house, and I'm going to show you it. I never seen a chair this huge. And I worked at a nursing home I cleaned the rooms as well as the laundry when I was young. And I've never seen a big chair. I think it could get bigger. It looks like if you fed it, it would grow. So I hope you see it. It's like a huge, huge chair. I've never seen a chair this big in my life. Seriously. It is huge. And then the legs get adjusted so that one side's in the tub and the other side's on the floor, so it'd be even. And then I got to climb on this and scoot over. And hopefully I'll be able to get in tight enough to the shower so the water don't hit the floor and I could take my shower. But it's huge. I've seen the double seat, and this probably, because the one that they were going to order me actually came out more. And it's like, wow, look how big that thing is, man. You can do target practice here with arrows, man. They can see if you could hit these things. No, I'm just joking. So, I don't know if I'm going to wait for PT or not. Pull it in the bathroom, but I don't want to bend to do the leg adjustment, so I might have to wait and see what happens. Because I got to be careful. I can't bend at the waist. But I have to say that I take my cane with me when I drive, and I keep the cane to where I have to put this walker in the back of the car, and I use my cane to get into the front of my car, so I have, something to sturdy myself on. So when I went to go see the manager today, I figured, well, I'm not going out and getting out this walker. I used the cane and I walked really good, and I'm like, ooh, about 25 feet, I think. Maybe a little bit less, but I felt good about it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do it. I'll wait to the PT, but I'll tell her how I felt and she can watch, because I do want to keep walking with the walker to keep my left leg strong. I do my exercises. I need to walk. I need to walk more. I still can't get rid of this congestion here. That dust was so bad, no lie. I vacuumed yesterday myself. I did it, and I have to say I felt like I was clearing up, but I think when I talk a lot of phlegm comes up. Maybe it's clearing out, but it doesn't feel like I'm walking on broken glass anymore, because it was that bad with the sand. And I did dust mop a lot, but it wasn't enough. And I can't sweep because I'd swing. So I stood with the walker, and I made sure I hung onto the walker, and right in front of me I kept the vacuum. It took me a while, but he didn't like it upstairs, because it was around 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. It took me 4 hours to do my apartment, because I'd vacuum a little and sit, and vacuum a little, so he couldn't sleep. And he did not like it. He was throwing around his couch or chair, whatever it is. He was mad. So I was like, oh well. I said, I'm going to do what I got to do when I want to do it and how I'm going to do it. It's just, you should be up anyway. You don't do none. You don't work, just like I don't work. But I was proud of myself that I did it. I was sore. I took my time. I made sure I stood right. I walked right. I was very aware. I've been in physical therapy ever since 1991. My first car accident, so I'm an old expert in that sense of knowing all these different exercises and ways to walk, ways to pick things up. I've even helped people by telling them, don't pick it up this way, do it that way. Not saying I'm an expert, but that's how I take care of myself. Because sometimes you can't always go to the physical therapist or the chiropractor or whatever, and you got to do it yourself. I know how to do it myself. Hey, I got my picture up. Look at that. I painted that. It's my first picture, in a way. I think that, yeah, basically my first picture. I painted that. I was very proud of it. And I put it in a feng shui way, so that good things will come to me. I sure can use it. Turn it around. I don't know if you can see it.
There seems to be a lot going on in that direction over there. Right over there.
I hate when I have to turn my camera around. I have no idea if you guys are seeing it or not. I don't know how to. I guess I'd have to crawl in here to get to it, and I don't want to do that. And I'm trying to unpack my pictures that you hang on the wall. I got some of them I want to sell, because I'm selling everything. I'm downsizing. I want to travel. I'm not living in no apartment. You can't keep a Russian gypsy down, man. You can't. I'm a Russian gypsy in my blood, and I gotta go. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm done. I got my hip replacement surgery. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I'm not rushing it, but I'm planning. I'm going to get my vision boards, and I'm going to set them up. And I did this when I wanted to move to Texas. I had done my vision boards, I think, over a year before moving. As soon as I realized I wanted to move, and first I was getting out of Fieldstone. That was my first vision board. And then when Barbara said, we'll move to Texas, you'll get your hip surgery and all, and stuff like that. Then I said, well, I got the vision board for that. So I'm out of Fieldstone and going to Texas. And it worked. And it took a lot. I did 6 vision boards, I think, or 7, whatever was in that packet. And I did it in, I think it was 6-month increments I gave myself. And even if I missed a lot of the, like, oh shoot, I forgot about that or this and that, because I had vision boards throughout the house for different times of the year. And even though because I wouldn't touch them, but I keep reading them, but the ones that were up to date on, here and now, then that was in where I was at the most, that I would see it the most, and it was in the bedroom by the calendar because I was always looking at that calendar. So I kept my vision board, that main vision board there, and that I just kept working on it, and I kept reading it. It was telling me what to do, but it was me telling me that you can do this, and I knew I could. And I got it done. So I'm gonna do it here. I got to be out at the end of August, so I'm kind of shortchanging it, but I'm feeling good, and hopefully I can get rid of a lot of stuff, and I can get my truck, because QB's not going to last. He's got a bad motor mount, and he's got that catalytic converter, and the I gotta look that up. I went to Firestone, and they want big bucks for all that. And just oh God, Sandy, remember? I wanted to remember this time for you guys, and I forgot. I hate this. I got short-term memory too from 3 car accidents. So ADHD memory and short-term memory, it's hard. But I drink a lot of green tea. I make my own green tea. I drink a lot of green tea. And I drink water too, and my saffron tea, and my coffee. I'm very hydrated. I do well about. I'm very hyper too, so I want to make sure I stay hydrated that way naturally than I would with Gatorade, unless I'm sick. If I'm sick, I'll do Gatorade because I need the electrolytes. Okay, totally forgot everything that I do. Oh shoot, I did. Okay, whatever. I'm doing 12 things in my head now because I turned on all the lights in the house so I could do this video, and now I'm like, wow, should I be in that room or should I be in that room? Maybe I should go back in the bathroom. Oh, well, the living room looks pretty good. Well, maybe I gotta turn off some lights. I hope everyone had a good New Year's, and I thank you for subscribing. I really do. Every time I see another subscriber, I really do cry because it's like, wow, these guys don't mind listening to me. It's pretty cool because a lot of people don't hear me. A lot of people don't hear me. I know the Lord does. He does. I just become a crybaby with this ADHD. I hate it. I really do. I thought I put my air on 72, so we're going to do that. But I appreciate you. I really do. Just to hear me out and not even, I wish you would comment. You guys are doing it, some of you guys, and I really enjoy answering you. Some of you have given me some good advice, and that's really cool because I could use it sometimes, especially about how you feel afterwards with this surgery, because that's a scary thing, how they do the surgery. I looked that up, man, and I'm like, wow, they did that. I got a pretty good size, I'm going to have to wipe my eyes. I have a pretty good size, where he cut me. And I check it every day. I take a picture of it so that I could see it. And I noticed that the covering is just gauzes and all. It's starting to come off. So I retaped that last night. And oh my goodness, I found all that dried when they put that. I guess they put that sealing tape over it, after they do the surgery. Well, it left a gray line around me. And it's all dry and sticky, and it's tightening my skin, and I'm over there trying to scrub it. Oh, God, that was hard trying to come off. And I'm like, God, if I was in a shower, it would come clean. I hate being OCD. I really do. I hate it. It's hard. It's hard here. It is. It's very hard here. It was hard at Fieldstone. But, when you're barefooted all the time, because I like to be barefooted, because when you wear shoes, you're just bringing in more dirt. You have a rug, and you're on a rug, it's a little bit different. Even Callie misses that rug. She does. Even though that rug was bad, it wasn't very healthy. I guess I got spoiled having rugs at my apartment. But she'll sit on that rug. That's where I put my shoes when I come in, because she misses the rug. I gotta find something, but I want to find something that is good for traveling. When I go, because I'm getting my truck. I'm going. I'm traveling. I'm gonna try to meet up with a lot of my people. The subscribing. I can't even say it right. People I watch on YouTube that are nomads and stuff that I've learned from and all. I'd love to meet them on meetups that they have. I'd love to meet you guys. And, you know, I want to go into warmer weather. I do want to go up north and south. I want to see the whole United States. I've always wanted to travel ever since I was young. Ever since we went to Wisconsin when I was a kid, I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. It was like, wow, we were leaving home. Are we ever going to come back? Look at all the new stuff to look at. I learned so much being I think I had to be about 3, I think, when I went. And it just, the words I learned, because I learned myself how to read, and the Wrigley Spearmint Gum on TV, I learned how to spell from that. And I taught myself how to read and spell. I'm serious. And even the test I took for the 4-hour, he says he believes that. He believes that I taught myself. Because I had a photogenic memory, and for a longest time before this ADHD, my memory still held numbers very well, and addresses and stuff like that. It was, you know, it's just so weird. I could just see it, you know, and it's just there. But when you get hit in the same spot 3 times in a car accident, kind of knocks that out of you a little bit. And I do the rosemary oil, which when you smell that helps a lot with memory. It helps retain your memory, helps build the brains. You know, read about it. I don't want to be the doctor here. It's just what I learned. And I also, I had the other thing that I do. Well, the green tea is good for memory too, big time. Yeah. The green tea. I hate when I have to look down, but where are we supposed to look anyway on a camera? I just don't want to look fake looking up. It seems like I'm looking at you. You just let me know. Am I looking at you or am I looking down? I guess when I watch my videos, I got to pay attention where my eyes are, because I'm watching my own videos and all. I'm not paying attention to see where my eyes go. But, all right, just jumped another subject, story of my life. But I hope everyone had a good New Year's, and I pray that everyone has a great 26, that prosperous, loving, and going more towards where you need to go to fulfill what you need inside, that will keep you going and not stopping. Because when you stop, that's when you're done. You got to keep on going. That's the way I feel. You keep on going. You're never going to stop. That means you just, and you keep spreading the word too. If you believe, spread the word. Let people know it's okay. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget that little thumbs. The thumbs, you gotta hit that. You gotta hit that, because that's how you found me. Remember, when you hit the thumbs up for your when you follow people and you hit their thumbs up, it gets us out there to where people find, and then they go, oh yeah, look at that, I like that. So you hit the thumbs up, and it just keeps going and going. Remember that commercial about the shampoo? And you tell 2 friends, and you tell 2 friends. Well, if you do alike, and they do alike, and then so you know what I mean? Well, I love you guys, and I'll let you know what goes on when I get my shower. And there's that little one down there. Callie, are you awake, baby girl? You gonna say hi to your fans? Say hi. You sleeping? Okay, we're gonna let you go sleepy. Oh, you want me to tell them about how you're helping Mama? And Mama's walking outside with you? I love you too, baby girl. Yeah. Oh. Okay, guys. Yeah, she's been very good when I walk her. She listens. Like, she doesn't tug me. She's like there for me, right? Unbelievable. She knows this is not the boo boo mama before. This is a different boo boo mama. And I keep telling her, they fixed my hip, baby girl. They fixed the boo boo in Mama's hip, but you gotta be careful. And she waits for me right by the door when we go out the door. She doesn't try to rush off. She follows the line, because I stay right on the sidewalk. But everybody's taking her up by the road, and she thinks I can get up there. And I'm like, that little incline just going up to my car is like 1.5 feet to conquer and all. And I'm like, I can't get up there yet, Callie. But she's being good, and I had to give her short leash, and she healed. And I've been teaching her heel all her life, because she's just as rambunctious as me. But she listens, though. Look at this. I made my shirt on. It's my Floyd shirt. Floyd, my favorite. All right, yeah, I can keep on yakking and yakking. All right, guys, I love you guys. One more time, right? I'm serious. I don't want to keep saying that, because I don't want to look like a silly person. But Be safe when you drive. Think before you act. Don't be like me, okay? Like I used to tell my daughter, do as I say, don't do as I do. I love you guys. All right. Bye.